This is Suzanne Wagner. Thank you so much for joining me. We are doing the numerology and the astrology. This one is for April 14th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 14. And if you add the 1 and the 4 together, you get the number 5. The number 5 is an earth energy number. It's related to our day-to-day routine. It's about the practical, the reliable, the things that are real, physical, tangible that we have in our life. But today, the number 5 says it's time to stop doing for everyone else and start doing for yourself. There are moments when you try and try and try, being kind, being responsible, being impeccable, all those things. Then others will take advantage sometimes of that kindness and try to take more and gain an advantage. And that is when it is time to put our foot down and say, no, and find a way to step back and connect to what is really important to you. When we are grounded and aligned with the earth's energy, then that supports patience. Sometimes you cannot make others move when you want. Sometimes we have to take things as they are. We cannot make others follow our rules or patterns. Being impeccable will not make others that way. I know it can be frustrating when you are dependent on the actions of others, but life has a way of taking its own sweet time about everything. If life does that, then we can probably do it too. The astrology for today. The moon and Venus languish in the sign of Taurus all day. The moon attempts to steady the emotional ship that we find ourselves upon, while Venus tries to remind us of the beauty and soothing qualities that we value the most. Venus will be in Taurus until May 8th. Venus loves being in Taurus as it is its ruling planet, and it wants to bring that feeling of coming back home into this chaotic world. Sensuality is an excellent way to move this energy into zones that are more relaxing and soothing for the psyche. There is a strong desire to feel valued and as if we do make a difference in some small ways. This Moon and Venus combination helps our clarity, something that is greatly needed. The Mars-Uranus semi-square makes impatience feel as if it is building towards a boiling point. Our emotional fuse feels very short and frayed. We don't want to take one more thing on. It may feel like other people's choices make us feel more restricted than we wish to. There are challenging times still in the works, and I am not saying that to make other people feel guilty or scared. The shifts and changes happening are massive and global, and in our world economy, we each affect the other. We have to learn how to work together. We have to learn to have humility. It is becoming more difficult in this wild world to value certain human traits that support human consciousness values deeper. So today, focus on those softer and kinder aspects of human nature. So I got so crazy busy that I do not have a quote, and I'm just going to do a spontaneous blog. And my crazy, my gosh, let's just say Friday, it got crazy. Saturday, it shifted directions 180 degrees. And so while I thought I was going in this direction, suddenly I had to change everything and go in this direction. And then on Monday, I get more stuff in from the bank in relationship to my trust that I'm putting together for my uncle for the probate. And I mean, and now let's just say I've spent 15 hours at the bank in person and not counting the driving time. So I've been to the bank 5 times and thought it was done. It's not done. So then I have a deadline. And so today I had to run out the door. I had to get something from the lawyer. I had to get that printed. I had to go into town, get it notarized, bring it back, scan it, and send it into all the respective places that it needed to go. And I'm still probably not done. And it just sort of hit me today that I've just been doing so much for so long on so many levels since January, really, with all of this. Well, since December 22nd, probably. And it's just incredible. Like, part of me laughs. I kind of go, I don't think anybody's got the time that they should be able, the time to die. I mean, like, what everybody has to do once a person dies on a logistics level would make anybody want to die. Like, oh my God, there's going to be so much that has to be handled. I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to die. And then, and then somebody has to do it at the other end. And I totally know people have it much, much harder than me. I totally know that people have, parents or grandparents or relatives that, maybe had enormous houses with tremendous amounts of stuff. And they had to do garage sales and, eBay and all those things. And fortunately, I really didn't have to do that. So I feel like I shouldn't be complaining. But, whew, it's intense. And then, I sit there and I look ahead at May, and May is an eclipse cycle. So it'll start the 26th of May and goes through June 11th. And but then also the 13th of May, Jupiter is actually going to go into Pisces. And so that shifts the whole focus another notch. So it's almost like in April right here, like the middle of April, you can feel this revving up of get ready, get ready. We have a whole bunch of things that are going to go all at once. And we have a whole bunch of endings and beginnings and all this kind of thing. And it's just been like, whew. So I also woke up last night after navigating different things and situations, and because I couldn't sleep, because my mind just kept churning about, okay, I have to do this and I have to do that. And I was just like, wow, I think I need a nap today, but there's just, again, no time for a nap today. So I've been all morning, dealing with, either an appointment or with all this legal stuff. And now this afternoon, I've got to get this out the door and then up on all the different sites and everything that I always do. But then I have all these other things that now I have to do too. It's just amazing. So thanks for listening. It's just unbelievable sometimes. And, we just have to keep saying we're doing the very best we can. Talk to you later.